Oh yeah, there's bugs all around it. Look at the bigger ones can't get in there. Some are getting in there. There's the bottom of the tray right there. I got the other day, I just bought this Black Flag Bug Zapper. Once you open it, check this out. This is the way it was in the box, man. Like the bag it comes in, it's like if it's been a returned item. The bag it comes in, it wasn't even in the bag it comes in. At least we got the instructions. I'm gonna give it a try right quick. I mean, it just got the cap on the plug like it hasn't been used. I'm gonna plug it in right quick inside the house right here. It goes outside, but I'm gonna plug it inside the house right quick and see what it does. Alright, like I said, this ain't gonna stay or anything. I'm just plugging to make sure it works because like I said, it was not even in the package. But if you can see up here, say 24 hours. I guess if you guys there 24 hours on. I'm assuming say like at nighttime it's got a night sensor. Oh yeah. I'm gonna plug it in and see if it's working or not. Well, it comes on, so it's working at least. Looks pretty cool actually. Let me see. Maybe because I'm inside the nighttime one is still on for some reason. Maybe because I'm inside and they don't show like sunlight hitting it. Here we go. I got it on nighttime right now, and then this would be of course it's on. Now if I put it on 24 hours, I guess that stays on all the time. So it's on. So it's staying on nighttime. On 24 hours it's staying on, according to say 24 hours. On nighttime it's staying on. Maybe because I'm inside. Let me take it outside and plug it in outside and see if the nighttime one still stays on with the light on. I mean with the outside light hitting it. Let's check it out, man. Actually, check it out. I opened the door because I was going to take it outside and it's still on nighttime and it went off. Let me see what happens if I close the door. Oh yeah, when the sunlight hits it, it shuts off by itself. That's pretty neat. Let me open the door again. Yep, so when it senses sunlight, it goes off. Now let me hit the switch up here to 24 hours on. And it stays on with the door opener closed. And then put it back on sunlight only. Yep, it shuts off. It's weird how sunlight, because of, like I said, right now I'm inside, but look what happens. The light's in it from outside with the door open. And the sun's actually the opposite side of the house, but I guess with the light outside that's coming in inside the house. Let me show you this different view. Okay, there we go. Don't pay attention to the gas can. I just bought that too. It's empty. I wanted to try this bug thing first. But check it out. I'm gonna open the door just a little bit and see when the light hits it, it shuts off with the light, outside light. Look at that. Close it a little bit. That's pretty cool. And of course, if I put it without the sunlight, I'm gonna put it where it's on 24 hours. It stays on whether, no matter how far I open the door. See that? But that's pretty neat. It actually works like that. Cool. Check it out. I turned on the camera light to show you what the top looks like. I guess this is like the light sensor. Yeah, check it out, guys. Even the camera light makes it go off. But look, if I cover that little sensor, it comes on. I can put the camera all on it, look. But if I move my finger off of there, check it out. It shuts off. Bring the phone about right here where the phone light isn't hitting it, or camera light. I use my phone to do the recording. But as soon as it picks up that light from the camera, boom, it goes off. Put it on 24 hours, it stays on. That's pretty cool. Anyway, it's got it right here where you can hang it. Let me show you the back of this. Alright, this is the front. I'll show you the back of it. See that? Pretty neat. And of course I got it on 24 hours. With the camera light on, let's see. The sensor's up on top, so it's not catching it. It'll probably shut off as soon as I lower it down a little bit. That picks up the camera light. Look, right there. It took it that long to turn it off. You can see how it turned on right there? I guess it's not picking up the camera light. Right there, picking up the light, it shuts off. But it's weird how we don't pick up the kitchen light. With the kitchen light, it don't turn off at all. It's only the kitchen light. Pretty neat little unit. The bottom is right there. I guess they just kill bugs and they fall on the ground or something. I have to look at that because it's that unit right there. Make sure nothing's missing, because like I said, it wasn't in the wrapper. It was just in the box, like someone already had bought it and returned it or something. And read that, looked at it in the store. Alright, man, I'm gonna shut it down. Here's what we got. That's the Bug Zapper right there I just showed you inside. I brought it out here in the sunlight. Pretty bright. I don't know if you can see any difference in it. Oh, here's the unit. You open the bottom part. There's the light bulb there. You can replace the light bulb, I guess. There's actually a little bug in there. It just jumped out. So, like I said, there's the unit there. 24 hours. And then for nighttime only, I guess there's the little sensor right there. Pretty cool. And there you go. There's the box right there. 2,000 volts, half acreage covers. Bug Zapper, UV light, attracts, kills insects, 20% more light bulb life, and 30% less energy used, 1-year warranty. And at the bottom there it says dusk to dawn sensor, set to come on at dusk and off at dawn. 24 hours option if bug comes during the daytimes. If bugs come during the daytime. Then it's got it written in Spanish there too, but I don't know how to read Spanish. What do we got in here on this side? Super design. 15-watt light attracts insects. Right there. It attracts insects to the electrical grid. Electrocutes them. They all fall to the ground. Yeah, because there's no unit to catch anything, so it's gonna fall straight to the ground from there. And it says sturdy plastic grid keeps children, pets, and wildlife out. So in other words, this gate, this plastic enclosure right here. Exclusive double mesh grid zap small and large insects. So I guess because it's kind of big, the opening, so you can get like bigger insects and small insects. Easy door accessible for changing the light bulb, which is down here, which I just showed you. Get the light bulb goes out, whatever, you got to get a new one. Easy to open door and pull it out and replace it. And it says weatherproof. And of course, it's got everything in Spanish there, but I don't know how to read Spanish. And refill replacement sold separately. That's about it. I mean, there ain't much more to tell you there. I'll turn it on at night and see if it zaps any bugs. I'll let you know. Last night there was a lot of bugs because it rained, and every time we opened the door, they were coming in like crazy. You know, a bunch of them bugs flying around in the house, and kids were like, thought they were termites and stuff, and they were like, "Grandpa, we got a bunch of termites in the house," and those ain't termites, man. They're bugs from outside because it rained. When I showed them, I shut the lights off and just left the outside light on, and there was a bunch of bugs flying around the outside light. Anyway, we bought this. Zap some of them suckers when we're trying to hang out and they're all over the place. They can attract them away from us. Alright, here where I got it, and tonight I'll turn it on. This is where I'm gonna put it tonight, just for a little while. I'm actually gonna hang it like kind of further over there. But for tonight, just trying it out, I'm gonna hang it right here and see what it works like, and I'll let you know at nighttime. I'll turn it on and we'll check it out. Okay, I got it set up. Yeah, I heard them pop there. What I'm gonna do is turn off all these outside lights, so the bugs are just being drawn to the zapper instead of the outside light. Okay, what I did was turn off all the inside lights and stuff basically, and just left the zapper on to see how good it zaps. But it's working because I can already see a bunch of bugs flying over to it. Of course, the camera lights, they're coming this way to the camera light, but they're still going that way too. Okay, it seems to be working. What I'm gonna go inside and go ahead and watch TV for a little bit inside. So I'm gonna turn the inside light back on. And I definitely gonna have to put it away from the door because it's drawing them towards close to the door because I got it right here. So we'll be like in the corner of the house over there away from the front entrance of the door. Right now, like we open the door and like the TV lights on and everything inside, the bugs immediately fly inside the house from the opening of the door. So if I put this away in the corner of the house over there, the bugs would be going to the light away from the door and not over here. That's why I went and bought it, because last night there was a bunch of bugs. As soon as I opened the door, because it was after it rained, and as soon as we opened the door, well, a bunch of bugs going in the house, flying around.
I'll be right out in a minute. I'm gonna let it run for a little bit, and you can just watch it. Seems like it's working. I'll take a look at the video and see if it zapped a bunch. Of course, they're all flying by me right here by the camera. I should have covered the camera lens here or the back where you can see where it's recording. Maybe more flight to the zapper instead of the phone over here. I'm using the phone to record this. Okay, it's been out it for a while, and I'm gonna turn on the light and open up this bottom piece and see if there's like the bugs are supposed to fall out through here that's being zapped, but some will be like stuck in that little tray there. And I want to go ahead and get this light turned on the camera and see if it's really killing a bunch of bugs, and see if it's really zapping a bunch of bugs or not. And I'll show you what it looks like in there. Let me see. Of course, like I said, there's a lot of them are coming to the camera light, which is kind of affecting the performance on that because they're coming over here. Here we go. Oh yeah, there's bugs all around it. Look at those bigger ones can't get in there. Some are getting in there. There's the bottom of the tray right there. See, they're flying all around like crazy, the bugs right now. Look like the phone light's attracting them more over there. I'm gonna unplug it and open this and see if I see a bunch of bugs that have been fried. I see some falling out, so it must be zapping them. They're falling out little by little down. So you definitely want it away from your door and stuff. Like I said, I'm gonna put it over there in the corner way over there, but this is just a trial for the day. But yeah, it's drawing the bugs. Hey, look at that all around the light. Look at all these bugs flying around. Let me unplug this right quick. See where they'll fly away. It's unplugged. Now I'm gonna open this bottom piece and we'll see if it zapped a bunch of them while I was inside or not. Oh yeah, look at that. Holy cow, there's a bunch. Yeah. There's some crawling around in there. Let me plug this right back in right quick. So it definitely works. But like I said, you don't want it by your door where you're walking in because you're drawing them to the door like that. I'll put a hanger on there in the corner of the house tomorrow morning. Like I said, I just got this and just trying it out. And we'll go from there. Here's what I'll show you. See, all the bugs are coming up. Look at all them bugs, man. All by the door. I'm gonna unplug it so it quits drawing them there. What'll happen, they'll come over here to this front light right here. And this front light's gonna draw them over here. See, here they come. And a bunch of them. That'll keep them away from the doorway for now. And then tomorrow, what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna place that bug zapper over there in the corner of the house. That way it draws all the bugs that way. Right now, like I put it right here by the doorway, it drew all the bugs to the door. Look at. Those are what them things people call earbugs. That's crazy, man. Take a look at the inside one more time. See how many. Last time I opened it, it had a bunch, remember? Yep, look at that. So it works. Now the bugs are coming to the camera light now. Alright, but look at the difference. Told you, see that? I need to hang it over here away from the doorway. This is the outside light. And they're going like crazy right there because the outside light. Okay, what I did, you're supposed to have like 20, 30 feet away from the door, but literally it hung it right here for now. Away from the door, and I'm gonna shut off this main light. Maybe all these bugs will leave the doorway. I just wanted to show you. See, once I shut the light off, move the bug zapper away, they all left from the door. From the doorway over here. There's one there, but they're mainly all gone. Now over here you can see they're all flying around over here where the thing is right now. So you definitely want it away from your doorway. So I might be hanging in the corner of the house over there tomorrow. But right now, to try it out, I put it right there. And you see all the bugs are now all around right here. But they moved away from the doorway since I put this over here. But you definitely don't want to put that by your doorway. That was proof right there to show why it says keep it about so many feet away from wherever you're hanging out at, because it will draw the bugs to them. Alright, thank you for watching. Okay, last night when I first started trying it out, I put it right here in the corner right here by the door, and there was bugs all over right here. All over here. That's why I say put it away from your house. I moved it not too far away, but out here to the front. I put it on zip ties, guys. I didn't have nothing. I'm just trying it out anyway. I put it out here, and then by the time, you know what, there's a lot of bugs out here. So You definitely don't want it by your door because it'll draw the bugs on there like crazy. You should see, you'll see the video on it behind this footage where all the bugs are all gathered right here after I put it here, and where all the bugs are right here on the doorway and all along this right here. But yeah, it does draw the bugs to it. And the bigger bugs, it don't kill them. They weren't really going in there, man. You know what? Look. Last night I didn't open it, but there was a bunch of dead bugs in there. Let's see what it looks like. Yeah, you see, look at all them dead bugs in there. Get the light on right quick. Hold on. They're gonna fall out. Okay, I got the light on to be able to see the bugs better. Oh yeah, there's a lot of bugs. Turn the light back off. So yes, it does work. You can still see like some bugs trapped in there and stuff. It worked, but I need to put it away from the house. Not even right there, actually. We're hanging out outside, and that's still too close to the doorway. I'll probably put it like somewhere out there. They try to put it like 20 feet away or so, so I might put it like out there. And then it can hang out right here in the front. And the bugs will be drawn that way. And I'll test it with, I'll probably make another video later and test it with it sitting out there. And see if the bugs are still all around with when I got that outside light on. Maybe it'll draw some of the bugs. Cause usually the bugs are all hanging out right here because the light when it's dark time. But maybe if I put that thing way out there, they'll be out there. That blue light will draw them over there, and not so many bugs will be here, and they won't be all over trampoline and stuff. All right.